with Brian Voltaggio, the infamous celebrity chef from Top Chef and a local Frederick resident at In the Streets 2010. Brian, tell me a little bit about what you're doing today.
Well, today what we did was we wanted to set up something that's going to be really festive. We wanted to be outside, and obviously everything's outside, but we want to be in our courtyard, and a place where people could come and sort of hang out with their families and experience what we do a little bit, but a little bit more in the style of like a outdoor festival, circus kind of fair. And we're doing funnel cakes. We got cotton candy and Dippin' Dots, and not Dippin' Dots. They're frozen pearls of heirloom tomato, and so we just wanted to be really festive. We got a lot of local support. Flying Dog Brewery is here. They're pouring a lot of great beers that they produce. We also have Elk Run Winery. They're pouring tastings and also glasses. And then we just did some things that are, not necessarily on our menu, but things that, are fun we felt like we could do outside.
So I happen to know that you grew up in Frederick. Did you used to come to In the Streets as a kid?
Oh, I did, yes. I grew up here. I lived, graduated high school here, so trust me, I was always downtown and In the Streets. It's always one of my favorite times of the year, too. I mean, fair's coming up as well. And that's why I think we probably were inspired. I mean, the whole staff was inspired to do something that would be a lot of fun. I think that people could really come down and enjoy with their families.
So Volt Restaurant, I believe, Hilda, was your original vision and your idea, and you're from Frederick. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, actually, it came about as it's kind of backwards. I really fell in love with the building. I'd always loved this building, and I always thought.
What was it originally?
It was a house. It was a mansion in the 1800s, and then it was doctor's offices for the longest time. And then when the building owners bought it, my neighbor's like, hey, that building you love, just somebody bought it. And I literally walked in that day and I said, I need the lease to this space. I'm not sure. I don't have any experience doing anything restaurant related. But people have to come in here and let's do something here. And the idea just kind of generated from there.
I remember talking to you at a party, and you were looking for a chef, and you had found Brian as a Frederick native.
I did.
And how did you reach out to him?
It was completely backwards. I thought it would be great to have a restaurant here. I went out and got a liquor license. I got all my business licenses. I got a liquor license, and it was then when the commissioner said, hey, Hilda, you need food. We can't give you a license without food. It can't just be alcohol, because I know all about alcohol. I didn't know anything about food. And I read an article about Brian being from Frederick, and I literally cold called him. It was a cold call, and he was so nice. And I said, listen, I told him the story. I'm like, I don't know anything about this, but I know you're from Frederick, and I love this building. You have to come out and see this. It's a gem.
So business obviously has changed after the season of Top Chef. I think what had happened was that we ended up getting a lot of community support. I mean, people around Frederick were really excited about the show. They're excited about supporting a restaurant, and me and maybe not so much my brother, which is kind of a good thing, but no, it was a family thing.
He's
so
a Frederick native as well.
Yes, he is. So, and we kept it in town. We kept it in Frederick. And, I think the one thing was it inspired people to come out and try the restaurant. And now we've met a lot of new people, and I think people are really supportive, as you can see here today. I mean, we've got a great crowd here for In the Streets, and, we're just really happy to be a part of the community.